All right, let's join in now.
KKI Simmons, SIMMONS, Public Relations Coordinator for Smith County Emergency Services District 2.
Perfect. Nikki, quite the scene out here this afternoon. Just walk us through what we know at this point.
Yes, so our crews were dispatched to an accident on toll 49 around 1:43 in the afternoon. We're about mile marker 19, so we're in between Highway 155 and Highway 31. So this was a major accident. It was a fatality accident with 3 other individuals who were transported, a couple of vehicles involved, including an 18-wheeler.
Talk about what we know so far. It sounds there were some flags out here kind of warning people that this was a construction zone. What do we know at this point of what happened?
Yeah, so on the way out here we saw a couple of roadwork signs. I don't know if that was a factor today, but what we do know right now is that an 18-wheeler was involved. There were a couple other vehicles involved, some passenger vehicles. DPS is going to work that scene. They'll handle the investigation portion of it and be able to determine the cause.
And Nikki, you said 3 injuries, and then we've also been able to confirm on our own 1 fatality so far at this point. What else can you confirm about injuries?
Yes, so those 3 individuals were transported via EMS. That's what I can speak about as far as their condition right now, but it is a major accident.
And even getting over here on toll 49, law enforcement has got this blocked off due to the active scene out here. For people watching this right now, obviously it's a sad circumstances surrounding the crash, but what message do you want to send back to people watching this right now?
Yes, so crews are going to be on scene for the next couple of hours, so we are asking individuals to avoid this area if possible, try to seek an alternative route. We want to keep not only the scene protected, but the first responders who are out here working, making sure that there's space for those ambulances to get through.
And I guess what role does your department play in an investigation like this? I know you said DPS is the one who's leading this.
Yeah, so Smith County ESC2 is a first responding agency for Smith County. So anytime that there's a 911 call in the county outside of Lindell's jurisdiction, which we do mutual aid with, Smith County is going to be responding. So our firefighters are first on scene to work the accident. So in a situation like this where there might be an extrication that needs to take place, our guys are going to be there. They're going to be equipped and trained to handle and do that. They also have a lot of medical training. So again, as first responders, they're going to be able to render that first set of hands, that first bit of aid while EMS is en route.
Walk me again, Nikki, how many vehicles involved, including the 18-wheeler?
So we have the 18-wheeler involved and at least 2 other vehicles involved, possibly 3. We still have a couple people on scene who might have been witnesses or maybe a family member. So DPS will sort all of that out.
And just looking behind you, you can kind of see that 18-wheeler. It's in the opposite lane of direction. Do we know where that 18-wheeler was coming from at this point?
Yeah, so I think everybody, to my understanding, was coming from what would be Highway 155 towards 31. That's my understanding right now. But again, DPS will investigate all of that. They're going to look at skid marks in the road. They're going to look at vehicles that have been turned around. There are boxes in vehicles that will actually get out for DPS that'll give them some additional data.
What about the driver behind the 18-wheeler? How are they doing? I mean, are they cooperating with the investigation? I know you're not leading it, but injuries to the 18-wheeler driver?
I'm not sure if they were one of the individuals transported. So.
And in terms of who hit who, do we know what the collision sort of chain was at this point?
Yeah, DPS will have to release that information.
Nikki, people are just joining us right now. This is a live scene, active scene. You guys just walk us through again what calls came out, what time you guys responded, and where we're at right now.
Right, so we have several Smith County ESC2 crews on scene working this major accident on toll 49. We are in between Highway 155 and Highway 31, so we're about the mile marker 19 area. We did have a major accident that was dispatched to us about 1:43 in the afternoon. So of course we immediately responded with several engine crews and several officers on scene. Unfortunately, it is a fatality accident, and in addition to that, we had 3 other individuals transported. What we know right now is there was an 18-wheeler involved and a couple of other passenger vehicles.
Yeah, and again, obviously this is a highly traveled, roadway, stretch of roadway. Again, people need to avoid the area, and how long can we anticipate this road to be closed down for?
Yeah, crews are going to be on scene for the next couple of hours. So we are asking individuals if this is their normal route to please seek an alternative route. Again, we're between Highway 155, so Frankston Highway, and Highway 31.
And who's all out here? I guess who all responded out here to the scene?
Yeah, so Smith County ESC2 is out here along with UT Health EMS and then Texas DPS. They're going to be handling the investigation portion.
Anything else, Nikki, that I'd ask you? I mean, again, it's one of those things we see over and over in the headlines. Toll 49, major crash. Just talk about the seriousness behind this roadway and just the sad circumstances that surround this crash out here.
Yeah, so we do. We respond to toll 49 a lot. We know that there is a high rate of speed on this roadway. We know that people are on spring break, and so there's going to be additional cars on the roadway, and we're just always asking people to please be paying attention, Don't be texting and driving. Not saying that that was the cause or a factor here, but just be watching for any kind of construction going on in the roadway. And of course, in a situation like this, now we're going to be asking for anybody, if they are in the area, if they do have to come and unfortunately sit in traffic, we're going to ask that you watch for first responders in the roadway, which we would ask for on any strip of roadway that we're working a major accident.
And let's get back to that. Spring break, a lot more people are going to be out on the roadways in the construction zones. We saw the flags just warning. Again, we don't know all the details surrounding this crash, but again, people just have just a better job at paying attention, I guess, is what it comes down to.
Yeah, that's really what we're asking for, just making sure that you're paying attention. We want everyone who's on the roadway to get home safe, and so just be paying attention to where you're going, watching those speeds, and of course, no texting and driving.
Again, we already confirmed on our own that somebody did pass away, sadly, but the other injuries, do we know the seriousness behind those injuries and what hospitals were they taken to?
Yeah, I think they are going to be severe injuries. I can't confirm that, but I do know that those 3 were transported.
Okay. All right, that's all I've got.
Thank you. Okay, I gotta go see who this.
All right. I'm actually going to pull up that live feed once again because we can see the fire truck now moving closer. 2 police cruisers here on the left side of your screen, still working to clear this area. Again, you see that the 18-wheeler there in the